brought to life when I met you. Reaching beyond the skies, running deep, stretching wide. Perfect love realized, here with you. Come on now. Now this love is for real, you will never let go, never let go. Oh, and it's more than just words, love beyond my control, out of control. Hands up! This is real love, this is real love. Say this is real love, this is real love. Oh.
It's okay.
You got me. No time is for real, you will never let go, never let go. Oh, and it's more than just words, love beyond my control, out of control. You put me to the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. This is real love, this is real love. Oh. Come on, y'all. You're pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart till the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. So this is real love, this is real love. Oh. Staring into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. 1, 2, 3, jump! This is real love, this is real love. This is real love, this is real love. Oh. One more time, we say. You're pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart till the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. This is real love, this is real love, this is real love.
We spent a lot of time talking about worship this week in the worship sets and in some of the messages. And my prayer is that everybody really has a fuller picture of worship than they had coming into camp. And that includes me. That when we're in the presence of God, it's something that changes us. It has to change us. It's something that we come in to be shaped, not to come shape God. That God is a reality. He's not a concept in our lives. He is everything.
Really liked Tim's messages, and I liked how he had us take our hand with holding onto our sin. When we released that chain, we were set free and had victory with God. You're a Tico.
I will put my trust in you alone. Jesus,
What I liked was the night that we prayed for each other, because I really felt close to everyone, and it was just nice knowing that we could get rid of that big sin that we had on
actually the teacup. Everybody is worthy of respect. Everybody is worthy in God's eyes to be hand washed.
What I really enjoy about Mount Hermon is the worship, because when you close your eyes, you just feel God's presence, and you feel like it's just you and Him, and you just really feel that closeness and relationship.
So something that I loved about Mount Hermon was my one-on-ones with Krisha and Bea, and it was really fun because we could just be open and talk to them about like whatever is going on with your life, and they're always
My first message came from John 9, and we talked about how God can use our inadequacies and turn them into something great. And a charge for you guys going home is that sometimes you guys are going to feel like you're inadequate. You feel like you can't do something or you're flawed, but God can overcome those things and turn them into something great.
Once you are willing to come to Jesus' feet, laying down all of your fears, anxieties, worries, and that is when we can fully grasp the meaning of what it feels like to let Jesus rub our arms, let Him touch our souls. All my doubts, all my fears,
I want to send the students and the staff and the camp leaders out just with an encouragement that as you guys go, know that there are times that you're going to fail. There are times that you're going to be tired. There are going to be times where you're not sure if you can go on. You know that you can always go back to the shepherd. You know that He'll always make you lie down in green pastures. He'll always lead you to quiet waters. He'll always restore your soul. You know that you have a victory where He'll seat you before your enemies with a bountiful table. And it'll all be for His glory, because surely goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life.
Are you the blind beggar before you was healed, with mud on his eyes at the pool of Siloam, or are you standing up for faith like the beggar?
I love Interhigh, especially because the Spirit moves in a way that I've never felt anywhere else. It just brings tears to my eyes each time, being able to hear all of the voices and all of the praise being lifted to our Father, and I think that is just something that you can't get anywhere else. This is something that is so special, and it's what keeps me coming back every year.
The theme for camp this week is Overcome, which comes out of Psalm 23, and the idea is that God is at work. He is overcoming all the obstacles in our lives that prevent us from worshiping Him, and He's also equipping us and helping us to overcome ourselves and things that we have a hard time letting go of, and through His power and His grace we are able to let go of those things so that we may freely worship Him and experience His love and His grace and His forgiveness.
When we came and worshiped together, I really felt like we grew in our understanding that God was the one who was doing the good things in that room. God was the center of attention. It wasn't about us. It was all about Him, and by His grace, we were a big part of those experiences, and we are not the same because of it. God has overcome our sin, every barrier that has separated us from Him, and I pray that we would leave this camp just passionate to go and change the world as overcomers for the good of this world, but ultimately for the glory of God.
I hope this week the students and the cabin leaders and the staff had an opportunity to get in touch with all the things that were holding them back, that were shackling them and keeping them from fully understanding everything that God wants for them and everything that God has planned for them. I know that there are times where God will lead us into amazing moments where we can step out of the boat and walk on water. I know there's also times where God will lead us through dark valleys and shadows. But if we trust God, if we trust that He's our shepherd, then we can continue walking behind Him and following Him.